Yeah, because they have to do that. Our people don't.
That's what we did, man.
Indeed. Your boy. Let's get into this topic real quick. Trigger. Now, we talked about Trey Songz, maybe about a month or two ago.
Yeah.
Wasn't very good. He's getting case after case after case alleged that he's done this sick thing to this woman, this sick thing to that woman. We seen Rory from Rory and Mal come out and say that Trey Songz, when his doc comes out, he'd be 10 times worse than R. Kelly. They were really trying to paint this dude out to be a monster, right?
Right.
And then this story came out yesterday that kind of drew my attention. I'm glad we're here to talk about it now. Because allegedly an attorney is being accused of bribery in Trey Songz' sexual assault case. Now, Ariel Mitchell is being accused of attempting to bribe witnesses to force a settlement in one of Trey Songz' sexual assault cases. Now, we know back in February, women told the court that she was being approached by one of the accusers and trying to get some shit going, right?
Right.
Well, apparently she was also approached by an attorney to make false accusations against Trey Songz in exchange for cash. Now, the attorney has came forward stating that the woman was straight lying. Her name is Jariah Jeffries, and she was suing Trey Songz, claiming that he violated her at a 2017 New Year's Eve party. But according to transcripts, one of Jeffries' lawyers has accused her of attempting to bribe a witness in that case.
Let's see the evidence. Where are the evidence? 'Cause you can't just say something like that. It got to be a text message, or something. But I can kind of see how this could be real, because when you're looking at, typically with something like this, I guess it's one of those things where it's a contingency set up. Like maybe the victim might not have to pay the lawyer up front, but if we collect some money, I get 70% of that, or I get 60% or whatever we get back. If that's 20 million or 10 million or 5 million or 1 million, I'm sitting pretty. So I could see how a scumbag lawyer, I'm not saying that it's true, but I could see hypothetically how a scumbag lawyer could just say whatever. Like, we're going to get this money. The crazier, we want this thing to blow up in the media because we want them just to settle out. We're going to go for 20, but let's hope we get 7, 8. You know what I mean? I could see how something like this could definitely go down. And then with the whole the female thing, I can also see how she could be a liar. I can see how this whole thing could be made up. You know what I mean? And commonly we see that this is the new thing now, is to say that, oh, this person did something to me sexually. Oh, it's an old video out here. I'm going to come out. I'm going to bring people out. The whole case in point, like a Bill Cosby type of thing. Yep. The more people that come out, the more people that say the more outlandish things. Okay, all of them may not be true, but let's make it seem as bad or as worse as possible, because if we settle for something. We get something out of this thing. I think it's disgusting, man. I want to see more evidence either side. Like, if you say Trey did this, where's the evidence?
Prove it. Right?
Prove it. If you say that the lawyer, tried to bribe you, where's the evidence? Because what he did is have a conversation with you. Did he text something to you? Like, it got to be a little bit more hearsay, and you just saying something is not going to be enough. And it's really messing up the case now, because now it's like, as far as character, everybody's character in this situation looking shady.
This is why we're very careful, because we've talked about these at length, right? We've talked about a number of men in particular being accused of this. This is why we always say alleged. This is why we always go, if he did it, then this should happen. But if he didn't, this should happen, because no one fucking knows. We've dropped videos about R. Kelly. We see all kind of stuff in the comments. Trey Songz, all kind of stuff in the comments. Yep. We just recently talked about Mystical, all kind of stuff in the comments about shit people don't know because people weren't there. And if you drive a narrative too sweet, one way or the other, people will tend to believe what you're saying. And this is why we have to be careful as media to draw everything along the line, because a lot of media nowadays deem Trey Songz guilty before even being proven anything. We seen one of the biggest podcasters in the game, and he may have personal relationships or personal interactions with Trey Songz to see something that we didn't. We don't know. But he pretty much came out and said he's the next R. Kelly. They said that the lawyer was trying to paint a picture and was offering $100 to $200K to witness Trey Songz committing a crime because they were trying to paint him as the next R. Kelly. There's narratives being steered here. There's narratives being steered here. So allegedly, this was going on. So that's why we want to figure out the truth, and we got to kind of give you what we feel from each and every side, man, because we really don't know. Not every woman is lying, But most importantly, not every man is either.
What happened with Rory? His name was Roy, right?
What happens on?
What happened? Like, you said all this stuff. Like, were you paid? Are you being used as a pawn? I was like, you don't come out and say something like that about somebody and things just go away. You know what I mean? Things just kind of just like, okay, now it's nothing. No follow up to this thing. I'm just going to say it and move forward. Did he get a cease and desist? Like, what happened with that whole thing? And then it's like, man, those words paint him like R. Kelly. Whoa.
Yep. Paint him like R. Kelly.
Whoa.
And we know what they did to him. And even that one, as fucked up as that is, and as much evidence as they claim to have, and even us talking about it, right? The ending is what he did to Aaliyah, which we know was wrong.
Right.
The marriage license and shit. But he's not in jail for that alone.
Right.
He's in jail for a whole mirage of other shit. Now we see one of the women that he said he was allegedly molesting or doing the case. Now she's saying she's pregnant with the dude. It's a fucking circus.
Yeah.
And we really don't know what to believe, man. I don't fucking know what I can assume and I can think based off of what we hear, but we don't know, man.
What happens is the mere allegation.
Yeah.
Then when it turns to allegations, when it's multiple people believe it could be me and you. If multiple people started coming out saying stuff, motherfuckers close to you is gonna start believing it. Mm-hmm. People over like, damn, this motherfucker foul because it's in the news. Mm-hmm. People are talking about it. People actually think that it's real, man. That's why I feel bad for a lot of these guys in the situation that they're in. Yeah, they're talented. They made a lot of money and they become stars, but a lot of negative BS comes with that. That's why it's like lock down, get married. Don't even mess with nobody because if you out there, doing your numbers, it's a possibility, man, that you're going to have some spiteful females out there that's going to try to lie, or you're going to have some entity out there that's going to want to destroy you and maybe conjure up women and start paying women off to destroy you. I do believe that's going on now at this point, man. The patterns, there's too many patterns that is happening, man, to a lot, not only black men, it's a lot of men, but mainly black men. I see this happening too. This whole thing about the women coming out saying they did something to him, they did this to him, man. I don't know if it's believable. I don't believe you need more people, as the famous saying goes.
Shout out to Hove. I think, and this may be off the rails, and just stay with me on this. I think they should legalize prostitution, man.
Woo!
I think they should legalize prostitution for women that are old enough and males that are old enough to make sexual decisions on their own. And I say it because of this.